Big shout out to Cruz, Cohen, and Danny Thomas.
D-Die Ham, baby. Y'all know what time it is. About to set this thing on cruise and check out on y'all. Cruise control, whip it like it's stolen. Passing y'all like y'all be sitting still, I'm hooked up rolling. I'm fast, they know, but man, they swear I'm cheating. I did my homework, got her dialed in, and now I'm digging. Cruise control, whip it like it's stolen. Passing y'all like y'all be sitting still, I'm hooked up rolling. I'm fast, they know, but man, they swear I'm cheating. I did my homework, got her dialed in, and now I'm digging. I'm fast, they see it, they're telling tech I'm cheating. Got them breaking out their tapes, don't stop me from leading. You're slow, I know, that's probably why you hate. A second off the pace, you ain't winning this race. High side, and I'm flying, I'm gone, they crying. Rub it in, I'm trying, never quit, and I ain't lying. I'm a whole different breed, run the girl real deep. Move you up out the groove, cause man, I'm trying to keep the lead. The pedal off to the right, see that's really why I'm fast. Cruise control when I pass, if you need some help just ask. I'm the coolest guy at your track, how you let me run it like that? Didn't know I got it like that, how you let me beat you like that? Cruise control, whip it like it's stolen. Passing y'all like y'all be sitting still, I'm hooked up rolling. I'm fast, they know, but man, they swear I'm cheating. I did my homework, got her dialed in, and now I'm digging. Cruise control, whip it like it's stolen. Passing y'all like y'all be sitting still, I'm hooked up rolling. I'm fast, they know, but man, they swear I'm cheating. I did my homework, got her dialed in, and now I'm digging. Don't break, check me, that flag drops, man, you better go. I've been working my whole life, started in the last row. Feel the pressure heating up, press the throttle speeding up. Boy, you better fire when I fire or I'm passing it. High side of catfishing, running where I wanna run. Gassing up and taking off, checking out, we having fun. Nothing like a rookie, boy, you looking at a seasoned vet. I am just now eating up, you ain't seeing nothing yet. I know they've been watching, they've been wondering how I do it, man. My come up was spectacular after years of losing, man, but now I'm really winning. Kyle Larson, Young Money grind. You see me where, boy, you best believe it's money time. Cruise control, whip it like it's stolen. Passing y'all like y'all be sitting still, I'm hooked up rolling. I'm fast, they know, but man, they swear I'm cheating. I did my homework, got her dialed in, and now I'm digging. Cruise control, whip it like it's stolen. Passing y'all like y'all be sitting still, I'm hooked up rolling. I'm fast, they know, but man, they swear I'm cheating. I did my homework, got her dialed in, and now I'm digging.
Alrighty, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Races Elite Gen 4 Cup Series tonight at the Daytona International Speedway. I'm going to tell you, a fun show coming up here. We got about 17 drivers checked in. They're still rolling in here as final practice session coming to a close. Weather looking pretty good here for today's race. 78 degrees, ambient air temperature, 73% humidity, partly cloudy, 4-mile-an-hour wind gust. May play a role at some of the speeds that we're seeing. May throw some cars for a loop loose in the corner. We'll find out here. Whiplash Simcams providing the camera work, as well as myself, Ron Piles, pushing the buttons, and Russ Martin Jr. on the mic commentating here at the Daytona International Speedway. Alright. Beautiful view here. Right. You're a little more up to par and a little more keen on some things NASCAR wise there. Better off than I am. You know what takes their name for the lake in the middle of this beautiful racetrack?
Lake Lloyd.
See, that's something I didn't know.
Yes, sir. Lake Lloyd.
Wonderful fishing tournaments for the kids and everything, and adults alike, I'd imagine.
Oh yeah, they also hold like the jet boat drag races there too, I do believe.
Rip fish.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they've got fishing tournaments that go on there. So I'm pretty sure they do like drag boat races.
It's still long enough.
They do they do a lot with Lake Lloyd there. Yeah.
I mean, it's it's a useful asset. You just gotta make great use of it. That'd be a great place to host a bass tournament, like top 20 teams maybe. You get 20 boats in there, probably pretty full, but it'd just be a great show. I mean, I wouldn't say you could use the grandstands, there's nothing really on the backstretch, but you could put spectators all around the lake and still have a great view of the tournament.
Oh yeah, for sure. They got those, the mobile grandstands and stuff that they could bring in and set them up, all that kind of stuff. But I remember back in the day, drivers, run Daytona 500 or the I think back maybe the Firecracker is what they called it back in the day, the second Daytona race of the season. They had cars that would actually end up inside Lake Lloyd. It's there'd be a wreck. Oops. And then there'd be a wreck. This was before they had the inside wall and everything. There would they'd have a wreck down that back straightaway. Cars would go up over the berm and end up in Lake Lloyd. And
always interesting.
Let's see here. Drivers are starting to roll out for qualifying here. Said about 17 guys showed up for tonight. We'll see how they fare. I mean, the big story I think coming in here tonight is number 15 at Kensley Smith. I mean, he's 2 for 2 here in the chase for the Super Speedway Series, winning both Atlanta and I think it was Dega. No, where was the schedule here? Completely forgot where we were last week. Tells you how busy I am.
Chicagoland?
So, what do we got? Phoenix and Chicagoland. Yep. And this being Daytona, man, I mean it's a real good possibility that 15 car could go for 3 for 3 here, because he is the Racers Elite draft track master, if you will. So we'll see if old Kensley here can go 3 for 3 for the.
Well, he's cracked the top 5 in the playoff points. So Andrew Tept with 2,113 points is your leader. Cody Benelli is second on the charts there, 2,095.
I am completely looking at the wrong. Never mind. Everything I just said. Never mind. That's tomorrow night.
You're a day ahead. I was
thinking about it. I was thinking about it, and then all of a sudden my mouth started talking about it, and I'm like, it is not Friday. It is not the Super Speedway Series.
Well, we talked about that.
I don't know my days. It's all good, people. I don't know my days.
They're in together. We're looking at 31.5 lap fuel window, so qualifying will be no problems. Barry Nelson first on the chart here with a 51.639. Back to talking about the points here. We're talking about Kinsley Smith fifth in the playoff points with 2,088 points. Brandon Puffenbarger sixth, 2,083 is Barry Nelson hanging on to that current pole with the fast lap so far. Curtis Ecker 7th, 2,079 points. Truth Hook is 8th with 2,077 points. Dennis Kane is 9th with 2,074 points. And still, Barry Nelson holding them off. Aaron Marquis with 2,068 points in 12th. Terry Fennell is 13th, tied with Timothy Asbury with 2,068 points apiece. Stephen Luttrell is 15th with 2,056 points. And Patrick Millette, your 16 playoff drivers. Runs out that. There's Brett Bray. Must have a new overall quick time, and it's not quite updated on my end here. Do you want to? It's not accounted for something. Oh, there it goes. It's a little wonky. Could have been able to stop the board now. So updating things as we roll through.
I had the right concept, but I had the wrong driver. Andrew Teft is 2 for 2 in this series.
Well, at least some part of your stat was right. Strong driver. Yeah.
Like I swore there was still 2 for 2. Yeah, Andrew Teft picking up the win there at Phoenix in the first race at Chase, and he picked up the win there last week at Chicagoland. So Andrew is looking to go 3 for 3. Kinsley Smith is looking to go 3 for 3 tomorrow night in the Super Speedway Series.
Yeah, look out here, Races Elite. LJG Motorsports going to the top of the board. Joseph Bonner in the number 11 ride goes to the top of the leaderboard with a 51.499 second lap time. That was soaring. We'll to see if anybody can do anything with that. It's pretty close. Kirby Wayne Scott 51.534. Cody Benelli was able to knock down a 51.547. Dylan Sager 51.491. 491, the time to beat now. Is Troy Thomas also out there on the racetrack. But as we were going through the list here, Cody Benelli 51.547. Joshua Norton in 5th in the 24 with a 51.552. Barry Nelson slipped all the way to 6th in that little bit of time frame with that 51.565. And Brett Bray 7th, quick on the charts right now with a 51.615 second lap.
You know, the one thing I've always said is, I think it would make it more interesting if every time we come to a plate track, they did group qualifying instead of single car like this. Bring out the groups, man. Bring them out.
Well,
let everybody on the track at the same time. Let them rip, draft, crash. I think it'd make qualifying a lot more interesting.
Lays down a 52.021 second lap. For him, that is going for 8th quick, and Troy Thomas jumps to 9th on the board, 52.700, and probably on a swing lap, qualifying lap here. We'll see. Man, you got some tape on that thing. Holy crap, Troy! Look at the tape on the front of that car.
Yep, that's a qualifying tape job right there.
Sure is.
You're only turning 2 laps, so you want as much heat in that engine as you can.
No air.
No air.
There wasn't a song about that? Been a while ago.
Oh no.
I forget who sings it. I know it's a song. Truth Oak quick time 51.460. Truth Oak going to the top of the charts now. Jordan Sparks, a pop song. That's why.
Troy Thomas jumping up to 2nd quick. 472 on that second lap.
Troy Thomas jumps up there again. 472. Good lap for him. Let's see. Jonathan Stidham's going to post a lap here maybe in that 42. Did he actually get to lay it down? Did not take.
Yeah, I've seen Stidham have a black flag for something. I wonder if he just had a unsafe pit exit or maybe speeding, doing something maybe not necessarily trying to actually lay a qualifying lap. I know there's a lot of guys play races. They'll come out and they'll purposefully black flag themselves and just run for the heck of it. But not sure if you got that cleared or not. See if this lap gonna post up or not.
Aaron Roth will post 51.638, 10th quick.
Get him out there in the old Squirrel McNutt paint job there, the heat wave visual.
54,
not looking quite as good as Squirrel does in that car,
52.465.
but not a bad paint job nonetheless.
52.465, 11th quick, like you said. Not really taking to heart any of these lap times for qualifying on the plate track, just because of the simple fact you don't want to put yourself in a bad spot early, and being out front could be the bad spot, being in the middle could be the bad spot. You just gotta be in the right place at the right time all night long.
So this is Daytona. Being on the track anywhere is in a bad spot.
Exactly. 52.414 for Alex Tift. It's 11th quick. Aaron Roth, 51.516. That will put him 5th quick in the 57 machine. His tandem crosses the line this time. New personal best for him, 51.525. Will be 6th quick now. He'll move into the 6th spot. And across the line, Kinsley Smith, the 15, posts his first lap time of the night, 52.513. And he'll look to do his second lap here and see if he can gain any track position. The greatest part about qualifying, pit box. Where your pit box is located.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you're qualifying for, really, at these play tracks is pit box selection. I mean,
very important.
You can you can qualify first, second, third, fourth, and end up in the back by the time you hit the backstretch. So
Alex Teft gonna go 51.554. Andrew Teft was 51.620. Teft will try to better his second lap. Teft on 13th. As we look here, it looks like.
So everybody's just burning their first lap around that top side, try to get as much momentum. I mean, the money lap is always your second lap, so.
Yeah, Curtis Ecker out there too. He's gonna try and get his lap in. They got 35 seconds to make it around to the front straightaway into the tri-oval. And the 41 of Aaron Marquis will look to do so and get one lap in here, but he will not have time to get his second one. It's 24 seconds remaining on the clock. 51.637, 15th quick. Here comes Curtis Ecker. Ecker 51.655, and Andrew Teft's final lap with 12 seconds on the board. So the clock in. Andrew Teft gonna climb the board with a 51.467. He'll go second quick at the end of qualifying. What a move! That's a power qualifying move right there. Alrighty, with that being said, we're going to get into our starting lineup as the drivers find their way to their respective positions for today's race of 80 laps here at the Daytona International Race. So it looks like somebody's already been in the infield. Alright, as the drivers are finding their way to their respective starting spots, we'll kick off our starting lineup in just a moment. Try to get everybody down there. Yeah, looks like they do. Alright, so here we go. Starting on the inside of the front row is going to be the 55 that should took to his outside will be the 98 of Andrew Teft. Inside of row number 2 in the third position is the 88 of Troy Thomas. His outside will be the number 3 of Dylan Sager. Starting inside of row number 3 in the fifth starting spot is the 11 of Joseph Bonner, and his outside the 57 of Aaron Roth will start P6. Starting inside of row number 4 is the 42 of John Stidham. To his outside will be the number 10 of Kirby Wainscott, starting position number 8. Inside of row number 5 in the ninth starting spot is the 19 of Cody Brunelli, and to his outside, Kinsley Smith, the 15, will start P10. Inside of row number 6 in the 11th starting spot is the 24 of Josh Morton Jr., and to his outside will be the 43 is Alex Teft. inside of row number 7 is the 96 of Barry Nelson starting 13th, and Brett Bray will start P14 outside of row 7. Inside of row number 8, starting position 15 is the 41 Aaron Marquez is outside of the 8 of Curtis Ecker. And starting tailback on the field, the 17th starting spot, all by his lonesome back there. Nope, not his lonesome. We end up with 18 cars here. Brandon Puffenbarger will start 17th in the 5, and his outside Dennis Kane in the 4 will start P18. So we had a late race joiner out of sea there. So everybody able to tag in 18 cars. A great show coming your way as the field works their way down the back straight away. And we'll be looking for the green flag off of turn number 4 for 80 laps. And with that being said, this will be about a 2-stop event. And there ain't no way in the world of hockey that we're gonna save fuel at Daytona.
No, I mean we got a fuel run of about 31, 32 laps here, so definitely a 2-stopper. I don't foresee anybody saving enough fuel to get by. I mean, we should stay fairly clean, I would assume. I'm only saying that because if I say it's going to be a wreck fest, we go green flag racing, and we don't stop until we see the checkered. So, green flag is out here, and we're racing from Daytona. Truth Oak,
we're already spinning in the back. Curtis Ecker around.
2 cars. Yeah, Curtis Ecker and Brandon Puffenbarger.
I'm not sure exactly what brought that about, but we're just going to rewind this a little bit here and take a look, see at the nut caution, because it happened too fast. I think it spun the tires, it looks like.
Oh, looks like you got a little help from behind there to begin with. A little checkup.
Oh, yeah.
A little checkup. Got a little help from behind by Dennis. Yippee-ki-yay. Bump drafting, no bueno at Daytona in these cars.
Nope, not that tight. So that'll separate the field already. That's an interesting picture we got going here.
Looks like the top 12 have broken away, and then Brett Bray, Aaron Marquez, Barry Nelson kind of falling back a little bit.
And as
Kane a little bit farther back from that, and then all the way back to Puff and Ecker.
Yeah, as one of my favorite radio stations calls it, fun with stragglers.
Yeah.
Whenever they do it, they're meaning in terms of they play a game and 10 minutes after the game's over, people are still calling trying to play. So interesting scenarios.
They're still side by side for the lead here. Andrew Teff looking to make something happen on the top side of Truth, but Truth's got his teammate Troy right there behind him trying to help him out.
Yeah, you got Joseph Bonner there in the 11 and the 42 of John Stidham. They're working together. That bottom lane just keeping the momentum up just enough to keep the outside line at bay for the time being.
Boy, Bonner's got that bumper right to the back bumper of Troy Thomas. I'm gonna have to watch it with these cars because it's usually a no bueno.
Yeah, they end up having their own my car is almost in the wall a little bit there. I believe that might have been the, is it the 3?
Sager? Yeah,
it was a Sager, yep. The outside's pushing hard. Put Andrew fastest lap of the leaderboard right now. And Alex Tuft actually going to steal that, and it's bouncing around a little bit.
Kirby Wayne Scott, Sager, Truth back to the lead. Got a lot of action going on.
Oh,
Even though it don't look like it, there's a lot of action going on.
I mean, we've already had one spin, so there's a lot of data coming in right now.
Yeah, it's like trying to update. It's a lot of fast laps that it's taking a while to update everything.
Yeah, Alex Tuft actually that lap. It was just too much. Like you said, there's too much going on for the plugins to even really keep up.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure exactly if there's any updates to some of these plugins or not. I need to look into it. Because for some reason,
Tom's not going fast lap.
Not having any luck. Trading Paints is supposed to be showing those. So I don't know what's going on with that part. Because I know the images I'm seeing don't match up with what is actually on the driver's cars right now that we're seeing on the racetrack.
What, as far as paint schemes go?
Yeah, my plugins are not showing the proper cars in the overlay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, because everything looks right to me anyway.
Yeah, the cars on the track are right, but so like Andrew's car here, like you can't see. All you see is the box. You don't see the other stuff.
Yeah, I don't see the car yet.
But when you look on the OBS side of things, when it does all the back end data, it pulls it up, and they're not the right cars.
Yeah, gotcha.
So,
Drew Hoke finally able to break free of Andrew Teff. That outside line starting to fall back just a little bit. Looks like the top four back to Stidham's broken free of that outside lane. Like only 3 cars now up there on that outside. Andrew Teft. Looks like the 3 of Sager and is that the 57 Aaron Roth?
I believe so.
So other than that, everybody is bottom feeding right now. Outside line completely falling apart. So, see if these guys fall in line and go single file. Andrew's down, Sager's down. Aaron Roth probably sneak down here and be the last car in line. Single file now. I mean, Andrew put up a heck of a battle there for quite a while, trying to take that lead and get clear truth, but ultimately that top side just falling apart.
Yeah, that was a heck of a battle, and they all had the single file out. I mean, they gotta be smart with it too, because they are burning an awful lot more fuel. Running the outside, being a little bit further on the racetrack. I mean, if you're back a couple spots, wow! I could have swore 57 was gonna smack the wall. That was interesting.
I said 43. Alex Teff jumping out, trying to make a little something happen. See if he can get like a little quick slingshot around a couple of cars there. We're just not able to do it. Aaron tried to go with him and made it look like a really quick decision to try to go with him, but they are slowly closing in here on putting Curtis Ecker a lap down already.
Yeah, they'll have that whenever they get stuff going on, especially. I think. Yeah, he was part of that tangle there on lap 1 coming to the green, so it's definitely going to make it a little tricky.
Yeah, he'll let this whole line go. He'll fall in line, hope for a caution, get his lap back.
Excuse me. I had to go to the fridge. Finish my soda, now it's beer 30. Not telling everybody it's time to drink, but I'm sure that I'm not the only one that's watching this race drinking. However, I'm not plastered. That's not until Saturday night, hopefully, or Sunday morning. What time we get back from the Tyler County Speedway. Hopefully we get to go play. That's all I got to say. Work hard, play harder. So here we are. In truth, though, still your race leader, Troy Thomas, holding on to the second spot in the 88 Chevrolet. Maybe we'll talk about this again. You know, this is kind of the killer here. We get in, I know it's the manufacturer of the cars and the series and whatnot, but I gotta commend the only Toyota in the field last night. We got one going around off of Kirby. That's Norton. He may be flipping.
Boy, 4 cars.
It down.
Norton, Kirby, Kensley, Sager, and they all somehow keep all 4 tires on the ground. Some of them went up in the air, but they all kept them on the ground.
Now, come on now.
They kept their right side up, though.
Wow.
Kensley and Norton about went over.
Yeah, that was, Norton was close to go. You know,
I think Kensley just about went over.
that was leapfrog. Man. That is NASCAR leapfrog on iRacing right there.
Absolutely.
Man, what a wild ride. You know what? That, sir, deserves some cockpit on board.
The one person that's going to like seeing this caution is Curtis Eckert in that 8 car. You're going to give him his lap back.
This is from the
Put him
24
back on the
Josh
lead
Norton.
lap. Put him right back in the fight here.
Oof. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, see, I want to see Kinsley's where he just launched over the 3 car.
We'll get there. We're going to go to Kirby next, and then we'll go to Kinsley, and it's not like we don't have time. This is Daytona. Alrighty. This is from the 10, on board the 10 of Kirby Wainscott. There's the bump. Well, I think wait, is that part of legal? That won't pass post race tech. Anyway. The undershot going on there, and we'll go into Kinsley Smith here. Well, where'd all these cars come from? Yeet! Oh! You know, this kind of...
Kinsley was more playing Monster Jam right there.
No kidding.
This ain't NASCAR, it's Monster Jam.
Alright. Under caution for the first time for this incident right here. Don't say you're hard on the outside wall. That's another one. Let's take a on board of Dylan Sager. He kind of saw everything happen. And they got a front row seat here. He was coming back from a ways too, so I mean, you wouldn't expect him, he's like, oh crap, there's something happening. Looks like it's down low. Alright, nope, joke's on you, we're up high. Oof. Wow. What do they call that move in skateboarding? I mean, Kinsley just like, there's a guy.
Kickflipped him.
Yeah, he just kickflipped off into Dylan Sager's car. Wow.
Solid 180 kickflip.
So I just couldn't think of the terminology. That was pretty wild. That was insane. And we have to use some fast repairs here. We'll just do a couple laps to green. Wow. And what else do you say about that? Like, unfortunate. This is a big break though, for Curtis Ecker and the gang in the back there that was, had issues on the very initial start. They'll get a chance at the restart here. So, kind of the potential deal here.
Yeah, I said it's going to give Curtis his lap back and be able to put him back in the fight here after that initial restart fiasco. But I said he's the one driver going to be happy to see this caution.
Let's see. I stand corrected. There's a...
So these guys are going to go green next time. This time around, the lights are off on the pace car. Truth Oak going to lead them back to green. Cody Benelli jumping up to second there. Up 7 spots now since the start of the race. And Joe Bonner going to be on the inside of row number 2 with Troy Thomas on the outside. So Truth has kind of lost his drafting partner here momentarily. We'll see if Troy's going to be able to get back in line to get back to Truth or not here.
It'll be interesting to see how they do this. The first caution coming in here where we got 12 laps in and 68 to go, so we didn't make it to the first fuel window. Let's take a look at some stuff here. Let's see what a little bit of strategy going on here. A couple drivers taking 2 tires. We got a couple drivers fuel drivers fuel only, and obviously a few with some repairs that were made. So, get an idea what was going on pit road here, and we'll move forward here with the pace car dipping to pit road, and we'll go back to green here momentarily.
Yeah, so this caution pretty much made it a one-stop race from here on out. They could basically split this and be just fine.
Just like with a gigantic advantageous restart, as he gets pushed by the 11 of Joe Bonner. I almost did it again. The first night here, and I caught myself. But he's got one of them names, you know. It's just, and I'm sure he'll laugh at that when he's going to take the race lead. As I'm making
back last season when I questioned him about the pronunciation of his last name, he goes, "It's not the first time I've heard it pronounced as what you think it would be."
All right. You know what?
He's taking that number 11 right to the lead. Truth Hope falling back here a little bit. Cody Bonelli running second. Troy Thomas up to third. Truth back here at fifth now. Like Barry Nelson on the outside is going to get by Truth, get cleared. Another teammate. So now you've got 3 teammates there, third, fourth, and fifth.
Yeah, and here we go with not Barry Nelson's 96 car that's out of sorts again.
Yeah, that car needs to go back to the garage. It's drunk, it looks like.
It looks like it looked like the team got together and said, "Well, the car's body's done. Let's get drunk." And then they went, "Oh crap, we forgot the stickers."
Well, you know what I think it is, and I'm not sure if it's this way in the Gen 4, but one of the recent updates, they have separated the super speedway paints from normal speedway and short track paints.
Weird.
So it's like you have to actually have two separate paints now, one for normal tracks and one specifically for super speedways. And I wonder if Barry just did not have a super speedway paint per se, and this is just a regular paint scheme that has gotten skewed because of being on a super speedway.
Yeah, it changes things up a little bit.
It's funny nonetheless. It's just, as I like to say, it's just Barry doing Barry things. We've pretty much single filed out here again, except for Josh Norton's still side by side back there with Puffenbarger and Aaron Roth way back there in the back. Other than that, we're pretty much single filed out again. Oh, Marquis blinking a little bit there in the 41. And look who took advantage of getting their lap back. Curtis Ecker was running 18th when we ran the caution, down 1 lap, and now he's already back up to 8th.
Yeah, a lot of those drivers need to take advantage of that caution for sure to be able to put themselves in position here. Carrying forth with the race and trying to make the best of this points going forward.
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to figure something out. They're going to try to catch Andrew for this championship here. 2 for 2, currently leading the points.
Yeah, Bonner making the most of it there in the FedEx ground number 11. He qualified great, qualified 5th, and currently your race leader. I mean, right now is not the time to be leading. I mean, maybe it is, maybe it's not. It could be it'll help out with the end of this altogether.
Yeah, I just wish he had a different paint job and a different number.
Why is that? You don't like that Denny Hamlin number?
Oh, I can't stand Denny Hamlin.
Okay,
Denny
so
Hamlin, no,
I put two and two together. I wasn't actually going to say anything, but you know the 19.
Oh, I'll say it. I'll say it. I absolutely hate Denny Hamlin.
So,
I hate him with a passion.
Okay, let's spark a conversation.
If he retired tomorrow, I wouldn't shed a tear.
So let's start a conversation here. But what's your opinion on the Carson Hocevar?
Oh, I love Carson Hocevar.
You and me both.
Carson Hocevar. I swear, like Carson's gonna be.
Oh, we got contact. 42 sitting on the wall.
Oh, hard.
Wow, in front of the field. Oh, sheesh. Arc a break.
But yeah, so I firmly believe that Carson is going to be one of them drivers that you basically call like the future of NASCAR. I mean, and the thing of it is with Carson, like I've been a Tony Stewart fan.
Just the draft.
I followed Tony Stewart. Followed Tony Stewart throughout his entire career. Big Tony Stewart fan, and everybody says they see a lot of Dale Earnhardt in Carson. I see a lot of Tony Stewart in Carson. And ever since Tony retired, I haven't been able to find myself a new driver to really root for. But yeah, since like last season, I've been pulling for Carson Hocevar.
Yeah, I think I'm a new fan favorite of his as well. So, I was chuckling a little bit of draft, a little bit of black magic gone wrong, if you will, as the 6 gets into the back of the 42, and well, he gets a quick reminder of what happened, and bam, black magic right in his face upside down.
I was gonna say that six car should be ought to be repainted with the kinetic number 30, because that kind of looked like what happened between Cletus and Squirrel at the Indy 800, where Cletus just dumped Squirrel from the rear just like that.
He's still driving with his hood up.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Can he not tap the brake and get it to go back down?
Yeah, I was gonna say all you gotta do is spike the brake real quick.
I mean, this is quite interesting to watch on the stream, though. I mean, he's definitely. I mean, he's driving blind. He cannot see.
Just don't miss your pit box. Yeah, just don't miss your pit box.
Hopefully, his spotter counts it down well. Well, you can see a little bit, but there he goes.
There you go. Hood's down. Get in your box.
Oh, he missed it.
And he missed it.
Yes, we caught it. Is it good? There, it fixed it. That's fast repair. Oh boy, the antics. Right, everybody. And here comes the rest of the field, potentially coming to pit road. And the show begins.
Well, with everybody coming down now, they're still going to have to make one more stop now. They would have been good if they would have just split it, but everybody coming down now, they're still going to have at least one more pit stop.
Maybe they might try to offset that fuel run as.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, we've got currently working lap 22 under caution here, so this could put them at like 50. Yeah, it'll be like lap 54, lap 55 maybe, if we stay green.
Yeah. Speaking of paint schemes, what does that remind you of right there?
Oh, Cody Bonelli? To me, and this is dating myself.
No, it's not.
But Herbie a little bit.
That's where I was going with it. You ain't dating yourself any at all. That's exactly what I thought. It was kind of cool. Nice.
But I also believe he was mentioned it's just, I think, kind of a throwback to what is it? Let me see if I can find it really quick. Oh no, it's just a throwback sports car style. But yeah, to me, it kind of gives off that Herbie.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was going with that as well. So you're not alone.
I was thinking it was like a throwback to like an old like Indy car.
Well, it could be.
I don't know, like AJ Foyt or something like that. But Not with the 358 cubic inch on the hood, though. I mean,
No.
that's not IndyCar.
Well, I mean, we could overlook that just a little bit. That could be just an added figure. I mean, we know that's not 358 in there now.
Oh, no. That's not... well, I don't know. Gen 4s, what did the Gen 4s run?
There should be like four. It should be like a, or probably some sort of
Let's see.
high tech.
Let me look and see if...
Well, that is a 358 cubic inch. Wow. Okay. 5.86 liter
Yeah,
natural
it is,
gas
yeah.
push off
Yeah,
V8 engine.
V8 358. Yep.
650, 750 horse. Roughly 200
Yep.
miles an hour. Heck yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I could have figured we were a little bit higher than that. Like, as we were dialed down to, these are basically a Daredevil street stock or your local asphalt stock car.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
I
Or
mean,
even,
except for around here, dirt street stocks, they're running like 502 crates or five something, but they're the street stock. That's why I don't understand why they can still call them street stocks, because they're not like street stock motors. They're like crate engines.
I've got a street stock, but I don't. It's not. It's a. I mean, it's strictly stock. Like got off the street suspension, no tube chassis. It's still full frame.
Like pure, like what they call a pure stock around here.
Yeah, except I got the beefed up motor with no way of getting the power to stick.
Yeah.
In my foot. So.
Barry, your paint scheme bugs me. Get a super speedway paint scheme there, buddy.
Miss Bottles, can we have you in the booth, please? We'd like to discuss a driver's paint scheme with you that is not approved for this series.
Yeah, the awkward wrap job is aerodynamic advantage for the 96 there.
Yeah, the tech director at the beginning of the night was not as clear on his rules as we're going to be hearing right now.
Exactly.
Cody Benelli with a great restart over Joseph Bonner. Bonner hanging. Oh man, could somebody slide up there and move Barry out of the way just a little bit? He's blocking the picture. Uh-oh, we got a 3-wide situation. No, maybe, yeah, it's almost a 3-wide situation. The block was real and it did not go well, and we're still side by side for the race lead as Bonner is going to push the 19 of Benelli past Barry for the hold on to that lead, but they're getting out a little too far in front of this field. Yeah, that little bit of a gap there, and Bonner is going to allow him to. He's going to drop himself back, but they're going to run all over Benelli when that run actually kicks back in between him and Troy Thomas. And here comes the run. And then the brake check. That is a little close for comfort. I guess there's a little room there, but it did not look like it.
Yeah, Barry had a good run there, but kind of stalled out just a little bit with that gap to Andrew back there, but now he's going to get down in front of Cody. Andrew Teff, Josh Norton, Dennis Kane still trying to make something work on that top side, but that's fallen off again. They are separated. Bottom line is just going to pull away here.
Yeah, they're working their way away here. It's 55 laps remaining, 25 laps in, working lap 26 of 80 here. And Barry Nelson has taken his puzzle piece machine to the front of the field with Cody Manelli in the 19 hanging on to second right now. There's Joe Bonner going to hang on to third.
I would say Barry's confused looking smiley face on the hood is pretty proper for the way that paint scheme is. Kind of off kilter, looking kind of confused. Like, I don't know where I am. I'm surgically pober.
The worst part about it is there's a simwrapmarket.com sponsor on the trunk lid. Yes, Barry, we are picking your car apart left and right tonight. And it's always you. Just when he gets it fixed, iRacing changes something.
Exactly.
Back to the drawing board.
Say if he can pull off the win here tonight, that might be just a regular scheme that he runs. Might find it to be lucky.
Yeah. It's, I mean, at least the number on it's kind of the worst number on it is the driver's side, but the roof number is in a decent spot. It's pretty visible, and the one on the passenger side looks good. And somebody's
it's like everything's just a little off kilter to the driver's side.
Yeah, and I was looking
About
here.
it. Like the door number is a little bit low. It needs to be raised up, moved left. Roof number needs to be moved left. Smiley face left. It's like everything's just kind of, or not left, but to the right there. Everything's just kind of off kilter to the driver's side. You never know. I mean, it could be like that on purpose, just to confuse everybody. If Barry podiums, we'll have to ask him about it.
I'm trying to organize my pit crew for the weekend. The worst part of it is my brother-in-law is 17, so I have to ask his parents' permission if he can go with me.
Yeah, gotcha.
For tomorrow night, because it's just me and Dad and him tomorrow. So we have to leave kind of early, and the wife don't go to work till 5 o'clock. But I'm taking a half day so we can go work on the car in the morning, so I'll be picking him up at like 9:30 in the morning to go situate stuff.
They got a couple of drivers trying to peek out, maybe trying to start that outside line again, but nothing doing. Falling back in line, going back single file again.
Yeah, they gotta pick up that ground. They're losing track position the longer they try to get it formed. And the longer it takes them to get that line formed is going to make everybody second guess whether they really want to jump up there or not. So
I think that was Dennis Kane there in the 4 that tried it initially. Then Andrew was going to try to go with him, but just not able to get anything going on that outside right now. Now they're closing in on Truth Hoke, who I believe had a penalty when the green flag came back out that he had to come down and serve. So Truth about ready to go a lap down here.
Yeah, he's a lap down already, so this will be they'll go down the second lap, I think. Well, no, if he comes 30, he'll be a lap down. Yeah, it'll be a lap down.
Yeah, I'm still showing him on the lead lap here, but
yeah, that is correct. Look at all my timing and scoring information there, and that's what I have come up with as well. So just too big or what? It should be right. PNG. Working on trying to get, there's a logo not showing up in my Infinite Logos thing. I'm trying to get it to work properly here. It's listed in the batch file, but it just doesn't want it to show up. It's showing up as a slide up PNG or slide, and it's not showing the image. This is something I've been trying to actively work on in the background. And You know, speaking of best lap times, that number is changing in Curtis Ecker, 47.709 seconds. So
yeah, we got a pass for the lead. Cody Bonella getting by Barry Nelson for the lead here. And now we've got a second line forming up too.
sometimes it's just about what fits.
Joe Bonner in that 11 with Dennis Kane behind him, Andrew Teft, Kirby Wainscott, Curtis Ecker. Bonner's trying to get this lead from, you know, get a shot from Dennis. Got to take this lead back over from Cody.
Choof. Left and right
Not gonna get it
across the
done
nose.
this
That
lap.
is wild. We're watching Carson Hocevar right now. He's in a dirt late model in Flow Racing Night in America.
Yeah, he's running dirt late model this weekend.
Yep. In Nebraska at the moment. There's hot laps though, so nothing official going in the books there. Is they're gonna still battle for the race lead. Joseph Bonner in the 19. Yeah, it's still showing a slide. Give up. I'll let it roll. Good battle here for that race lead.
Whoa, Dennis. A little loose right there. Had Andrew Teft on that back bumper. A little loose on turn number 2 right there. But he is right back to the bumper of the 11. Topside starting to fall off just a little bit. Bonelli able to get clear. Barry Nelson looking to get clear here. It's like Barry thought about jumping to the top side in front of Bonner and try to get this lead back, but decided to stay down there on the bottom for now. Oh, Andrew. Almost getting to the back of Dennis Kane there. Made an invasive move to the bottom lane to avoid hooking Dennis, but yeah, a little dicey. Well,
that's the racing's all about. Real dicey stuff here. It's awesome to see how it unfolds.
We're closing in on halfway here, about ready to start clicking off lap 37. Still a little bit early to be getting that dicey, I think. Cody Bonelli is still leading this pack. Perry Nelson, Troy Thomas, Aaron Marquis, Aaron Roth. Andrew Teff looking to that top side again. Trying to get something going. Dennis Kane, Kirby Wainscott, Curtis Ecker. Still up there, going to try to go with him. Bonner jumping up to that top side to try to pick up this group. See if they can make another hard charge to the front.
Yeah, it's still a lot of cars in this field yet. You know, it's all 18 of them are
Oh,
still
Andrew's
here.
going to take Bonner 3 wide. Going to get a little wiggly.
I think he saved it. What a save.
He was a little loose up there on that top side right there.
Was that oldie song, Shake, Rattle, and Roll? He was doing the shake, that's for sure.
This is a sight we are not used to seeing. Kinsley Smith about ready to go a lap down here at a plate track.
Yeah, that's and now off the rewind again, and this aero brake and gain. He's gonna try to dip into the momentum here.
Not sure if maybe Kinsley came down pit road later or something.
His last pit stop for Kinsley Smith was lap 22, so no.
That's
Something
what
happened that got them
else.
separated. Yeah.
I'll say maybe it's something we missed. Maybe Kinsley got loose or something, and I didn't see anything happen, but could have missed it.
No, I don't see that either. Not my list of goodies. Kinsley, looks like Tritz was on pit road and Kinsley took that spot from him, but that would have separated them. That was lap 24.
Yeah.
So
Mayfield coming around. We're going to be halfway here. 40 laps down, 40 laps to go.
Yep, and
It'll be about
40 minutes in.
So we're going to be about roughly nine laps from what
Dylan
would
Sager
be
in
the
pit road.
final fuel window.
So Dylan Sager on pit road all by himself. That's something you don't want to do, especially at Daytona.
Yeah, I think Dylan was still having problems from that earlier incident he was involved in.
He may have. A little bit of a battle here between Dennis Kane and the 11 of Joseph Bonner and Kirby Wainscott in the 5.
Then the 3 car has left the building.
Puffenbarger. Yeah, the 3 car is, yep. Sager said his fun meter is pegged and he will take his car to the hauler. And render positions to Truth Hoke and Kinsley Smith.
The Andrew Teff's still up there on that top side trying to make something work with Dennis Kane, Kirby Wainscott, Curtis Ecker. I'm just not seeing any kind of momentum on that from that top side so far this race.
Yeah, that's like a desperation effort too, because unfortunately, if y'all remember, the playoff points right now. Andrew Tuft, something's coming together.
Yeah, now they're getting a run.
What do they need more help or what? No. I think the bottom just got separated enough. The run looked good. They kind of broke up there on the bottom and allowed them to get around there. Ooh, contact Wainscott.
Oh, Kirby!
Oh no! Puffenbarger gets a piece of it. No caution. We're staying green. Wow. That is a big time upset in this front pack, and it's not going to change much. These guys are going to stay together. But that outside line just dissipated off that contact, and that's going to put the spoils on anything that Andrew Tuft was just starting to get going.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 2 of those cars from Curtis Ecker's falling off. He's going to lose a draft here because of that. Wasn't really involved in it, but he had to check up for it, and
just having to avoid it did not work out. I believe that's gonna. He may use a faster pair. It's still 36 laps a long way. Still a lot of stuff can happen. We still got a good little pack here, so I don't know that I'd I'd close up shop yet. Puffenbarger's stop. He's going to return to the racetrack, but he'll need the help of a caution in order to get back in this one, as he's potentially going to go a lap down by the time he gets back up to speed. But he'll be by himself, and this lead pack's going to run him down like a pack of wolves.
Did you really? We gotta see what took us.
The 35 laps remaining, 45 in the books. Working lap 46 of 80.
So we took
Yeah, Puffenbarger not able to
stuff back.
grab onto the draft of that front pack. He's going to have to wait for that little second group to catch up to him and hopefully give him a little tow.
Yeah, you get a little pick me up there and maybe help him get
Okay.
feel like he's part of the party again.
We gotta complete 3 rivalries. 3. And then there's about week 7 and 8. So I have to hit opponents at Frigid Fortress. Yes, it's on the
Well, single file here still as we roll through the course of this event. The Races Elite Gen 4 Cup Series playoff race number 3 of 4. I want to thank everybody out there for tuning in on Races Elite Network, as well as over on Hardy Sports TV as well. There's the Hardy Sports TV 2 channel on YouTube as well, if you'd like to check that out. This is actually my partner here, one of LGJ's racing members, the 24 of Josh Norton Jr. Going to be picking up some streaming opportunities from me there, is to help us kind of expand and help out the racing community, sim racing community that has a lot of demand for broadcasting and a lot of booked up streamers.
and hit opponents.
Katie Benelli, still your race leader. Let's take a look at some other stats along the points row.
Whoa, Troy.
Troy
down
Thomas.
there below the yellow line a little bit. Got it saved back up though.
Thank you. It's we're just kind of trying to be nice, but man, it's hard.
Yeah, these cars can be difficult to drive, even here at a plate track. I mean, you can't really run them wide open like you can, the truck or next gen or anything like that. You kind of gotta burp the throttle a little bit through the corner and just a little bit more, a little more tricky to drive.
Look at the biggest movers here. Barry Nelson currently in second. Started 13th. Up 11 spots. Look at Aaron Marquis as well, but I mean, Barry Nelson's moved the furthest. Marquis up 11 spots as well. Started back in 15th, currently 4th. Dennis Kane's up 10 spots. Started back in 18th, currently 8th. Katie Benelli, your race leader, started 9th. Is up 8. Curtis Ecker started in 16th, currently 12th. You mentioned those. Let's take a look at our lap leaders to this point. And we've had a good battle for the race lead majority of this race, even with the single file racing we've been seeing. But Cody Benelli has led 20 laps so far. Truth Oak has led 12. It's currently 15th. Joe Bonner has led 10. It's currently 6th. Barry Nelson has led 7. Currently 2nd, and Andrew Teft has led 2, currently 7th. So,
Funky Line's good like this.
you see the rubber buildup on the front of the 41 car? Is there something I saw?
I don't know if it's dirty or if it's just the paint.
Oh, it's Coors Light, but I'm pretty sure there's something. It's dirty.
And a little bit of rubber on there.
Yeah, just above the decals. There in front of the nose.
Issues.
29 laps to go.
So we've got one more pit stop coming up too. You guys aren't going to be able to make it to the end from that last one, so think we're going to go green flag pit stops, or I mean, they're in the window now.
Yeah, I'd like to
They
think
can make
so.
it to the end from here.
They'd
Say
like
they
to
can make
think
it to
they-
the end from here.
I'd like to think they could make it. Push Dylan Sager out of this event. Kinsley Smith back here working, trying to use and utilize the 10 of Wayne Scott to make up some ground, but not happening. It seems like they're separated. Brandon Puffenbarger back here by himself as well in 5. Tritz Hoke right here in this mix of leaders.
So I believe we're going to start seeing some pit stops here. Got some drivers calling some things out. Jonathan Stidham, Dennis Kane, Curtis Ecker, Andrew. So here come guys for their final stops of the race. See if anybody's going to make a mistake or if they're going to be able to get it done clean here.
There's a lot of potential for some issues coming to pit road.
Well, there's always possibility of issues here at Daytona for coming to pit road.
Any racing joint, you come to pit road in a group of cars, and for some odd reason, iRacing doesn't turn you mesh and you turn somebody.
Yeah.
And it's the random out of the blue. We haven't seen it yet, I don't think, this season. Which they may have gotten it down to a T. There may be some very small issues occasionally where it happens. There's a couple more drivers coming. Cody Manelli's on pit road now. Seems like everybody getting off pretty clean so far. The Dirt Car UMP Modified's qualifying right now at in the, actually, where, I thought they were in Illinois. In Nebraska. Still no issues yet. Everybody making it on off of pit road very successfully so far.
Yeah, we'll have to see if any of these groups are able to get back together or if they're just going to have, or how long it's going to take them to get back together, but not really too well formed coming off of pit road with these groups that have come on to pit road.
Yeah, they are in Lincoln, Illinois tonight. Land of Lincoln.
Kind of spread out just a little bit.
Yeah, it's almost to the point now where whoever's in the lead, unless there's a... Oof, look at that traffic jam on the backstretch. Wow. Land of merge. This is going to be the make or break segment right there. More drivers coming to pit road. Barry Nelson not going to make the cone. Woo.
He made the call, but did he make speed?
Nope. Guaranteed.
Black flag?
Yep.
Oh, Barry!
It's the template, I'm telling you.
Yeah, just that little bit of decal offset, man. Threw the speed off just a bit. Wasn't able to get down to pit road speed quick enough. Man.
It's like going
He
back
had
to
a really good run going, too.
going back to the kids' cartoons too, back to the Ugly Duckling. The Ugly Duckling got these black flags.
This sucks for him.
It does,
This
yeah.
sucks for him. He was having a really good run here tonight.
In all seriousness, yes, he was. It was looking pretty good, but now he's gonna have to do probably a 40-second hold, and He's going to drop all the way to the back of this. This pit stop not going to be his best of the night by any means whatsoever at all. Well, Barry has had his black flag cleared, and he has returned to the racetrack, so he is now clear of all and every penalty so far that he has committed tonight, being the only one. Had to make him sound like a hardened criminal, you know.
Well, he is. He's a very hard criminal.
Especially here. It's all in the template.
That's gonna put him close to going up, being put a lap down here if you can't get it in with some kind of a drafting group or something.
The only potential help he has right now is the 5 of Brandon Puffenbarger, and they are spread out just a little bit. There's Puffenbarger, and no, that's still Puff. I think Puffenbarger is closer to well.
Yeah, so you can see Barry right there.
Yeah. So he has help coming, but that's a two-car tango. That's not usually the way to go. You have Flow Racing, Russ?
Yep.
I'll say anybody who watches dirt racing at all that's Flow. I just know it's like all the other streaming products out there, just a little pricey, so I'm not sure if you did or not.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It's almost a half too, because it's well worth it. The other
for sure, you get racing every night of the week.
I just don't. The other like IMCA TV and all of those, those ones are all overpriced. Flow, I think, is about the only one that really can match what the value.
Yeah, I mean, with Flow, you can watch racing every night of the week from all around the
sports,
country.
College sports,
all around.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's all kind of Not this. Well, this is not to be promoted by Flow by any means. It's just a random question. Turn the conversation. Man, I tell you.
Yeah, not sponsored by Flow Racing.
No. Entertaining though. Entertaining. It's qualifying time. Starting with a small stream versus before big ones.
The pack is starting to catch Puffenbarger here. He's about to go his lap down, and then they'll be running poor Barry down here rather quickly and putting him a lap down too.
Andrew Tuft will claim the fastest lap of the race thus far, 47.562, and obviously, oh boy, the squeeze on Smith. That was it is kind of, it's not really a position battle, but they where is it?
No, so Kensley's been struggling since that first lap incident tonight. I mean, 2 laps down. Currently, the only car 2 laps down.
Yeah, just set the pace
I'm
for
not sure if he's had any other kind of trouble tonight. Maybe a pit road problem. I'm not really sure what's happened to Kensley, but yeah, currently 2 laps down right now. I mean, I know he usually watches the broadcast. I mean, I guess I could say I'm kind of glad I didn't pick him to win here tonight.
Well, if he wants to watch, let's do this. This is gonna be a dick mover. No, I don't know. We're just gonna go. And now we're riding on board with the 15 of Kensley Smith. Nope, still not doing anything miraculous. I was hoping for the black magic to pop out. I was hoping to give him a little bit, a little bit of the 6 cars luck. Bet Bray's at least in 12th, so I mean, a nice little position flop. He's kind of peeking out there, trying to go look, see what's going on in front of him, trying to see what he should be doing, and he's getting a good look at probably what he really probably should be doing, but he's got to do it to get there, and it's not really. Those guys, that pack is just, that wind tunnel is so strong. Big cloud 9 up there. As fast as they're rolling. He's pegged at $7,000 right now, following Puff and Barker. Let's jump on with Curtis Ecker. Pegged at almost 75. That's 500, just about 500 more RPM more down the straightaway. In the corner, he's doing about what Smith's doing going down the straightaway.
Yeah, a little bit of difference with the arrow of a pack versus just two cars.
Versus our Marquis up here, and he's actually got some drafting up. He's keeping somebody in front. It's smart to an extent.
Yeah, I would say Aaron's actually our race leader. He's got the lap car. Well, not lapped yet, but he's got Truth Hoke there, the last car on the lead lap in front of him, using that for a little bit of drafting to help save a little bit of fuel.
He's chasing some Miller Lite. Miller American Lager.
Yeah, Coors Light chasing Miller Lite. Yeah.
Yep. So apparently there might be a
Miller American.
Yeah. Exactly. But there potentially could be a clash going on here that we're not aware of. Last lap dump and run.
And then you're gonna have the Miller Lite there, Andrew Teft back there too. So you've got Miller American, you got Coors Light, you got Miller Lite. Got a bunch of alcoholics or something in this league, man.
That should be a requirement.
That Marquis starting to blink as your race leader. That's not a good sign.
Not in a pack like that. And he disappears, comes back solid, and bam, wham, bam, thank you, man. All the hell ensues.
Yeah.
16 laps to go. I tell you what, this has not been a easy race on any of our 16 playoff contenders. Maybe a few, but as far as the top runners, it's kind of been a plague.
Yeah. See a couple of incidents here or there, just not able to. I mean, Andrew's been trying to make something happen on that top side all race long. You know, with him and his Chicken Coop teammates, Dennis Kane and Curtis Ecker, but they can just not get anything really rolling.
Even when they do, it seems like it just falls apart, or they lose two of them to a wreck.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, you know, when he jumps up there and you think about what happened earlier in the race, it's, do you really want to follow suit and potentially be a victim to one of Andrew Tuff's ideas?
I'll say 15 to go. I mean, still some time, but like I said, I haven't seen anything out of that top line that gives me any kind of confidence that it's going to work. I mean, gonna have to figure something out, because it gets a little bit of a run and then it just kind of dies off. Dennis Kane gets a little bit off of him and falls off, and now that inside line is cleared Andrew again. I mean, now he's got his brother catching up there, so now you're gonna have 4 cars.
Right? Yeah, it's.
But Alex going to the bottom.
Well. Alex must be listening to the broadcast. We mentioned something about we jump back up top again.
He's back up top again.
Alex has the benefit of the best of both worlds right now, because he can go to the top or he can go to the bottom, whichever way he's going to pull. And if he feels like he's losing the draft,
from both lanes,
he can pull himself back to the pack, depending on which one's closer to him. So it works out both ways.
Experiencing issues.
And Curtis Ecker fastest lap of the race. Now it's bounced around. Dennis Kane had it 47.515. Curtis Ecker 47.517.
Lap car gonna get up a little bit more there, please.
Gonna find the wall. Nope.
I didn't think the 6 was going to get up high enough before Andrew got to him to make him clear. But now the top side is going to get a little bit of a run again.
Yep, it broke the side draft. I feel like they're using the side draft to keep the momentum on the bottom and shift the field forward. As you know, Andrew's in the top lane. It seems like they're being pretty respectful in that gap, and I think that's where they're not able to pick up the run, because they're not using that side draft to their advantage.
Yeah, they're not really forcing the issue a lot with like the super close type of side draft.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
12 laps to go. It's not. You don't really want to do it too soon and put yourself in a position where they're gonna rock it. They're gonna put themselves together and rock it around you. You kind of
Right.
want to be about where Andrew is.
this is. I was gonna say this is kind of like the test phase of, you know, okay, what can we do? What does this run? You know, if I lay back here, if I get this run, if I, you know,
It's starting to
this is
come
kind of
about.
that playing phase. Yeah, this is that kind of that playing phase of let me see what I got. Let me see what this does, so that when I get down here to 2 to go, I can make my move.
Yeah, they're starting to push the issue just a little bit more. Hang on, Curtis Ecker, you get a little close to Dennis Kane. Oof.
Man,
Wow.
that 41 is just getting wicked loose off of every corner.
Yeah, he's got that arrow, and it seems like it's not helping much. He's got all
Yeah,
over
it's just
his
moving him
back
around.
bumper. Yeah, he's getting.
It's just going to say that's going to cause something if you can't get that car settled down. Almost like he would be better to get out and get around Truth if he can. Get a little extra air on that front end to maybe keep the car planted just a little bit more.
Well, the problem is it's great to have the help in front of him, so he's not burning up so much fuel. And even though fuel mileage strategy is not an issue right now. At least I don't feel should be.
Yeah, no, I think
Based on strategy.
fuel strategy. When everybody came down, they were within the window. They can make it to the end here.
Yeah,
But
so-
now Cody Benelli jumping up to that top side in front of Andrew. Add another car to that top lane.
Oh, there's Alex too. That bottom lane is starting to descend a little bit. I don't know what Markey did to make these guys turn against him, but he better be sending some apology letters and get some Christmas cards out, because it may fade pretty quick here. And Benelli, like you said, jumped to the high side, but back to the point that I was going to mention a little bit ago, it's not great to be in the position that Marquis in. Yeah, he's the race leader. He has help in front of him and behind him, but when the lead pack comes, or the outside row, actually, if they can get something together, which looks like they're going to momentarily here, if they get the run, he's kind of trapped.
Yeah, he.
And nowhere to
say
go in the
Troy
race.
kind of got off his bumper there quite a bit. That really cost the bottom lane. And now, Benelli's gonna get a pretty good run with the push from Andrew on that top side. Bruce coming right back, and he's bringing Marquis back with
You
him.
see Stidham run his bumper right into the back of Aaron Roth. He drove that thing right up in there.
Top side looking mighty fine right now. Cody Benelli's clear, moves back to the bottom.
Yeah, but focus on this lead pack is quick update right now. Ricky Thornton Jr., your current pole sitter in qualifying B. Is Carson Hocevar's on the racetrack now, and
Oh, Truth is a little bit of too much in. There we go.
Whoa. We gotta stay green. Nope, there it is. Wow.
Truth got a run, a little too much of a bumper to Benelli. Truth backed out of it. 41, just not enough time to check up, and chaos.
Hocevar is 8th quick right now in qualifying. And there's the run. Benelli comes up. Whoops. Marquis, not enough time to get out of it. And then stood him Benelli. Happens with Marquis in the wall. And you know what's awesome about that whole situation? All that happened, we do not have a single meatball in that mess. Do not know how.
Yeah, 42 got a lot of damage.
He did, but
I don't
there's
know
still
how
a
he didn't get a
meatball for
meatball,
it. Yeah. It must have been cosmetic. Just ripped the cosmetic off. Oops. Oof. Oh, shoot. Somebody built a maze right in front of Aaron Roth.
Okay.
As we see drivers coming to pit road, let's see if it turns into a tire strategy.
Yeah, I was going to say, Chicken Coop decided to stay out, and everybody else pretty much decided to come in. It could definitely be a
We got a bad
tire
dog
thing
little
here.
biscuit situation for the 6th, and I don't know what exactly entailed. I believe it was a passing under caution that should be cleared, and I don't know why it would have done that. And that's yep, that's exactly.
Oh yeah, he
what's
went
going-
by. I mean, he went by everybody. He went by the pace car. I mean, he wouldn't have gotten his lap back already if he was the lucky dog. Which, yeah, he would have been the lucky dog. But yeah, he went way too early.
Yep.
Got stuff to do.
You gotta wait for the pace car to cross the start finish line.
Yeah, he went first, and that's where the penalty's going to come in. So I imagine that I don't know how race control's going to handle that. They should clear it because he was supposed to be, so he may have just went. But that's going to be up to them to determine if it. I mean, it is clearable. I feel. I mean, he was going to be the one to
Yeah,
get it
I think. Yeah, I think it's definitely clearable, but
legitimately, but that's not our decision. And it is still a live penalty at this point in time. And it may just be simply because, she's reviewing the incident at hand, and then she'll handle the penalty at hand. However, depending on what kind of black flag got issued, he may, unless for some reason or another he is the penalty car, but I don't think it should be. And that would be his second of the night, I believe. So if that is the case, that would be the drive-through. Under green. And this penalty doesn't seem to be getting cleared.
yeah, he hasn't asked for it yet. So I'm keeping my ear on the radio to see if he's
Flag.
asking for it to be cleared, but he hasn't asked for it yet.
Yeah, but
So I'm starting to wonder, he definitely did go early. And John Stidham being penalized for the,
No, he just asked for an
did
EOL
he?
because of his damage. Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah, he asked for an EOL because of his damage.
Well, if she's on top of that, then she might be. Brett Ray may have to serve this penalty. It's 1 to green and it has not been cleared yet. She may wait till the drop of the green to clear it. We'll see.
Let's see here. Joshua Norton, currently in P6, is the first car to come down pit road right there. So right now the top 5 electing to stay out: Andrew Tuft, Dennis Kane, Curtis Ecker, Alex Tuft, and Aaron Roth. 22 lap older tires. Not sure if anybody took tires on this pit stop when they came, but we will see if anybody did.
4 tires. Looks
Norton
like
took fuel only. Benelli took 4 tires. The top 5 stayed out. 4 tires for Bonner. Yes, we'll see if these if fresh tires have any kind of play in this or not. Usually you don't have to worry about tires too much at Daytona, but ever since the last update, tires have actually kind of somewhat come into play.
I always try to think of 2 tires as a good right sides, at least, especially on a plate track or a wide open track. Oh, contact! Alex stepped. Oh, big crash!
And everybody, Norton almost upside down again. He is on top of a car, doing spinning, and he's upside down.
And he landed on he stuck the landing. I will give him. He stuck the landing. That was good.
Yeah, I think he was
I'm not
doing
gonna make it. It's 1 to
helicopter
6.
on top of somebody's car, and then I think he might have flipped off of that.
And he may have.
No, it's okay. I'm good here. Okay.
So on the restart.
I'm in.
And it's going to be on the 24, I think. Unfortunately.
Helicopter.
Been a nice lazy tumble, and hey, look, the pace car's coming back. Guys, may not be good. Let's take a look at this from Alex Teff's view. And Brett Bray still has that penalty. Has yet, I mean, really have a chance to get rid of it, but I don't know what his strategy is to try to get rid of that penalty. But we're gonna look at this from Alex Teff's point of view here. And he just gets hooked, and I don't know what the heck that was. The steering, but that was I don't know what to do with my hands. Maybe.
I'll say I think he got lifted up so hard that the nose dug into the track about 6 feet.
It definitely went forward the ride, and it looks like Barry Nelson may have been far enough forward in the line for the 5, which would maybe ask for that. You're just gonna see it all unfold, and he turns, and just nice of everybody to clear everybody out of the way. Take a look from the 41. There's a big checkup, so it may not go on the 24. Just oof, it said cleared itself. Brandon Puffinbarger with a black flag there. Lucky dog goes to Truth Hook this time. So we'll grab another angle of this here.
While these guys are pacing around, I'm going to step away momentarily.
Alrighty.
I did not mean to.
In the line for the 24 as anticipated. Yeah, he just kind of hopped and just whoop, sending him. And shoot on this. He helicoptered over the 11. And the Arizona T gets shaken up a little bit. And reassembled. Is everybody able to return to the racing surface? Andrew Tupp, Dennis Kane, Curtis Ecker, Aaron Roth, Cody Benelli, your top 5, and that incident will shake things up a little bit. Andrew Tupp, the 98, having trouble finding drafting help to get to the front of the field. Throughout the course of this event, has found himself landed on the front row for this restart with 3 laps to go. Question is, can they make it those 3 laps? As we get the 1 to green, we'll step aside momentarily for a commercial break. We'll be right back in to bring you to the end of this event.
Racers that win, pour it in, and we appreciate you.
Does your heart pump nitro? Do you like to put your ride to the test? Well, then you're our kind of driver. The performance oils, lubricants, and industrial fluids from Nitro Lubricants help you get the most from your vehicle's engine. and our line of appearance products will keep your vehicle looking as smooth as it runs. If you want extreme performance, it's nitro or nothing. Shop our products at nitrolubricants.com. Nitro Lubricants, extreme performance.
Are you hungry? We have the cure. From our original pepperoni and cheese to our specialty pizzas, strombolis, and calzones. We have flavored chicken wings and other fried menu things. We have something for everyone. We also have beverages for those over 21. Enjoy a cold alcoholic beverage today. Are you hungry? We have the cure. Matt's Pizza Shop, 402 Church Street, Newburgh, West Virginia. Dine in or takeout, open Wednesday through Sunday.
Alrighty, back here, and as we mentioned, before we went to that brief commercial break here under caution, Andrew Teft has finally found his way to the front of this field after struggling all night long to get there on the high side, and look who has switched lanes to do so. It's a little fun poke there. He's on the bottom now. We'll see how this plays out on this restart. He's got to hold off Dennis Kane, but he's going to have the benefit of the restart here on the inside to get the momentum. He's got Curtis Eckers going right along with him in the number 8 Chevrolet.
Yeah, I mean, he's got two teammates there with Dennis Kane and Curtis Eckers, so you got Chicken Coop kind of controlling both lanes right here, but see if anybody's got anything for Andrew to try to prevent him from sweeping the first 3 races of these playoffs here. See if we can get back to the white flag first. We do have 3 attempts at the Green-White-Checkered.
One step at a time. You're all right.
Yep. So we got 3 attempts here at the Green-White-Checkered. This is attempt number 1. See if we can get him back to the start-finish line. But right now, Dennis Kane and Aaron Roth looking to make something happen up there on the outside.
Yeah,
Brett Ray, who we thought was going to have a black flag, I mean, he's being shown in P6 right now.
Oh man, he's got the black flag still, so I don't know how it's going to play.
We'll see. White flag is out. Next flag will end it.
Him and Brandon Puffinbarger both have black flags.
Yeah, run it till it kicks you out, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they don't say anything yet. Brett Ray is following the 7th years. It looks like, man, look at Aaron Roth. Don't count out Dennis Kane. They get the run. They're coming down the back stretch right now, and it looks like they're not able to get anywhere, but the runoff of 3 and 4 could be tremendous as they're starting to pick up a little bit of momentum down the back straightaway here on the final lap here at Daytona as they rocket into 3 and 4. Brett Ray hanging on to that 7th spot for the time being. As we're going to look at this as they come down the front straightaway off the into the tri-oval. Great run on the outside. Who's it going to? This could be down to the wire tight. Maybe no, it's not. It is now. It's going to be Andrew Teft across the line. He will win by a car length. Great battle for second, and we'll wait for the unofficial results to come in. As it looks like we're going to have a dog pile in turn 1.
As per always.
Yep. Woo!
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that Curtis Eckert didn't go up there to the top side in front of Dennis and try to get a run on Andrew. I think if he would have moved up there to that top side, he probably would have got the shot from Dennis, and it would have kind of left Andrew a little high and dry a little bit, and possibly could have got himself the win here. But
yeah, Brett Bray actually being scored in 13th. So him and Puffinbarger actually dropped back. It's 13th and 15th. And I mean, obviously no crash, so they did have to give up those penalties. I don't think they got disqualified for them, but I felt they probably got penalized. Time penalty or something.
Yeah, they'll probably just be marked as the final 2 cars on the lead lap there, but
yeah, or whatever happened, what have you. But yeah, pretty cool. Good race, and we'll talk with our top 3. We'll grab them up.
Stay Andrew picking up the 3rd win in a row here in this chase. See if we can go for the clean sweep next week in the championship race. I think we go to Texas next week, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we have Texas next week, so we'll see if he can complete the chase sweep and win all 4 races of the chase here this season.
So we get a top 3 Chicken Coop Racing podium.
Yep.
Okay, well, alrighty then. Let's start with Dennis Kane picking up the 3rd place finish. Dennis, a great restart there. At the coming to the end of this one, you're able to get in position to try to win this thing, and Andrew drove away from you and had some help on the bottom to do so. But man, a great podium for Chicken Coop Racing, great teammate win.
Yeah, it was fun. It started off rough. After practice, we knew how hard it was going to be to keep on to the draft, because it's just really hard to get up to the back bumper or somebody on these things. So when we first started the race, I told Curtis, I'm like, I'm going to be all over your bumper, dude. So, you know what I mean? So we could not lose the draft. And I just freaking lifted his car up, and that caused the mayhem. But yeah, good recovery after that. Good teamwork. We got together, made a good pit strategy, worked our way back up to the front. I thought I'd have something for Andrew there at the end. Aaron was giving me a great push, but just come up a little short, but it was fun.
Okay, it was a fun race to watch from here in the booth as well. A lot of calamity per se, a lot of wild incidents, but yeah, fortunately, sim racing, everybody's safe, and I don't think anybody got any broken wrist or injured hands from the force feedback crashes. Even though those can be I don't call them over dramatic, but very extremely dangerous in that situation as well. At these speeds, especially on some of those wheels, some of the intensity is ridiculous. But man, yeah, great race. You got anything for Dennis Ross?
No, man. I mean, you're.
Oh, go ahead.
I would say I just you're pretty solid all night long. I mean, you just kind of up front, and I thought maybe you were going to have something there at the end. I also kind of thought maybe on that last lap, I thought maybe Curtis would try to squeeze up there in front of you and have you push him to a win, leave Andrew high and dry, and try to take this win streak away from him. But not exactly what happened. But it would have been nice to see.
Right. No, Curtis declared he was sticking with Andrew, so I pretty much knew that. I didn't see an opportunity to get down, but Aaron was giving me a great push from behind. I think he just coming out of four there. I think he was just a little too far away. But no, it was fun. Said he had to work really hard on the outside, and lap after lap. He just really had to work at it to try to get that line to work and to try to make some ground. So like that was fun. But yeah, shout out to Racers Elite, Chick Coop Racing, and yeah, can't wait to get back at it.
Okay, I'll let you go down and celebrate with the team on the podium sweep tonight, and hopefully next week the championship finale race will bring you guys some good luck as well.
Yep, absolutely. Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Russ.
Thanks, Dennis.
All right, Dennis Kane picking up the third spot. We'll check in with Curtis Ecker, a very podium-heavy contender here, as Curtis picking up another runner-up finish tonight at Daytona. And Curtis, congratulations, brother, on a second-place finish in the number 8 machine. A great Chicken Coop Racing podium, as I had mentioned to Dennis Kane. Ford Chevys all around. Kind of the meat in the sandwich here, being the only Ford or Chevy in the two groups of Fords there that were in the podium. So difference there. Maybe the Ford was the better car to have tonight.
Yeah, I mean that was a heck of a race. I don't even know what else to say.
All right, Joe, with you, brother. It was fun to watch Calamity, and the draft was a big part of tonight's race by all means that Daytona normally is, but being able to manage it and to keep the side draft at bay, and I mean it was phenomenally held down all night long.
Yeah, and I didn't get off to a good start there right as the green flag waved, but we definitely fought back, and it ended up being a pretty good race for sure.
There are one person on.
I was going to mention, that you gotta, I was telling Dennis, I said, I think, I thought maybe you were going to try to make a move up, and try to get around Andrew. I mean, I get your teammate. You got to quit letting him win, man. Like, you got to quit going with him. You got to quit letting him win. You got to start taking these wins, brother. You got to start taking these wins. If you would have moved up in front of Dennis, that would have left Andrew high and dry on the bottom, and he would have pushed you to a win right there.
I've stolen quite a few of these super speedway wins from Andrew, and I told him on that last Green-White-Checkered, I told him I was committed to him because it literally took all race to even get in the top 5, nevertheless top 3, and I'm like, I'm not making a move that is gonna take any of that away.
Yeah, but you think you had that you wrecked out before you even got to the start finish line to start the race. Come back and take the win. I mean, that would have been the whole story, man.
I mean, it definitely would have.
I mean, it wasn't gonna change much. I mean, you always get a few more points.
Yeah, should be a
win is a win. The win is a win.
All right.
I mean, you got a valid point.
I mean, that's that last lap. I mean, the last lap, there are no teammates. There are no friends.
Bragging right spoils of the victor. It's like he's in there bragging, like, you know how many wins I have this season? You're like, you remember that time I beat you at Daytona? And he can't say anything about it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, man, this is fun. It was just, it was a blast to watch. Great race and great battle at the finish here. We always talk about the last lap caution. Do we get to the white flag first? Does the caution come out? But it's just great race. Fanatics, RV Reynolds Chevrolet coming home 8th, and the 8 machine coming 2nd. Sorry, man, it's just a good run there altogether.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It was pretty fun. It was really hard to do anything. It was basically just the bottom of the racetrack all race, and somehow we managed to make some ground up right before that one caution there and get all of us up in front.
Yeah, that was kind of one of the things we were talking about throughout the race, was just how little momentum the top side had all night. It was really weird to see, because normally here at Daytona, that top side is a little bit more dominant than the bottom.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it was a fun night. Good runner-up finishing. You got any questions or anything for Curtis, Ross?
No, man, just good recovery and solid bounce back here tonight, man. You just gotta, you just gotta keep giving Andrew these wins, man. You just gotta keep doing it.
I appreciate it, guys.
Go get your own, man. Go get your own.
Okay. Anybody like to thank? I hope you picked up a good podium finish, runner-up spot here tonight in the number 8.
Just Family Traditions RV Rentals, my family, and everybody here at Racers Elite who always puts on a great race, and you guys with the great broadcast.
Okay, thanks for coming out and putting on a great show, and we hope to talk to you again soon here in the championship finale as well.
All right, appreciate it.
Forget it.
All right, that's been all the time we got tonight. Everybody's being nice to Andrew. We're going to be the bullies tonight. We're not going to give an interview, and let him thank everybody for all the servicemen and women and everything that they do for the country and allow us to come and do this great race. No, I'm going to bring Andrew in, our race winner, Andrew Tuck. Congratulations, buddy, on the race win. You seemed like you were trying to get up there all night long. The outside lane was not working out for you, and we had a caution and a restart, and you find yourself on the pole for the restart on the inside lane. What's going through your mind not being able to get there all night long, and finally you find yourself there?
Yeah, it was really tough up there. I was trying the whole race. I didn't want to ride around single file. It's kind of boring. So I had some different takers at different points in the race. Kind of pushed a few guys up there, then they would duck down, and I would drift back because I'd lose all my help. And just hoping just one of those times I'd be able to get down with them. And that wreck at the start for the final stretch there. And we finally got the run that we needed, got the team together, all the chicken coop guys, and just so happened everybody wrecked underneath us. So we were able to get down and take control of the restart, and got some pretty good restarts. Got a little bit far out the first time, I was a little bit worried, but then another yellow came out, so it kind of saved me, and did a better job the second time. And yeah, I just want to thank all my teammates. That final pit stop, we wanted to get together somehow. So Dennis and I actually took 4 tires, even though we didn't need to be able to come out at the same time as Alex and Curtis and them, and just really worked out beautiful.
Yeah, it was quite wild all together, and everything with the way some of the stuff happened. It been a great race. You drove a fantastic race here to be able to pick up the race win and stretch out the point lead a little bit more. That's kind of that's the whole deal right now. The 4 playoff races, and working on making that sweep as we work towards championship week next week.
Yeah, just got to go out and have just a nice clean race. Don't get a win. Just, keep it out of the wall and out of the grass, and don't get any penalties. I should be okay. So, just really fun season overall, and got another one starting up just around the corner. Got 1 week left in this, and then we take a week off and start right back up with season 2 of Gen 4. So if you like what you're saying, check out our website, racerselite.com. You can find a Discord invite there and shoot me a message on Discord. We'll get you set up.
Okay, anything for injury tonight, Russ?
No, I mean, just the key story of the night was, sweeping the first 3 races, kind of looking the same way going into tomorrow night. Kensley Smith picking up the first 2 wins of the Super Speedway Series, and kind of got them a little bit confused tonight. But you picked up the first 2 coming into the night. Now you've got the third going after the full chase sweep next week. But I was telling Curtis, I said, dude, I'm like, you gotta quit giving Andrew these wins, man. I'm like, because I was wondering if maybe he was going to go up in front of Dennis there, and Dennis would have given him a shot. And I was like, well, I told him I was committed to. You got to quit being committed, man. It's the last lap. There's no teammates. There's no friends. Go get the win.
Yeah, I told him to go for it. I think he was just happy to have a decent finish compared to where he was at the start of the race. I think. Once he and Dennis got together on the initial restart.
Or say he didn't even make it to the green flag.
Yeah. They couldn't even talk. They were just laughing so hard about it. I didn't know what happened.
No, overall, another solid run. Found yourself where you needed to be at the end, and that's all that counts. So get a win to next week with the mentality sweeping the chase out.
Yeah, it looks like Kensley got the first one of the chase, but I do have the last 2. Looks like we're heading into Texas next week.
Really? See, I was looking at it before the race. I thought it showed that you had won both races, because I thought you had won both of the races for this series, and then Kensley won the first 2 for the Super Speedway.
Yeah, he's swept on Friday so far.
Yeah, you won last week at Chicagoland, and it shows you won at Phoenix.
So this will make 3 in a row.
Are you looking at Gen 4 Season 1?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, but...
it shows, it's saying you won.
Yeah, Kensley definitely beat me on 2 tires there a couple weeks ago. Saying first on mine. Kensley, anyway. I
don't know. I'm looking at the race results from Phoenix right now. It says you, Alex, Steve Luttrell, Cody Vanelli, Troy Thomas, Curtis Ecker, Truth, Brandon, Kensley, Knight.
Yeah, send me that link. I know they're working on some stuff over at Sim Racer Hub.
So that's just the one right off the standings page here on the Discord. So.
Okay, well, anybody like to thank help you pick up, according to this, your 3rd win in the championship playoffs?
Second or 3rd, one or the other.
Thursday fixed Gen 4 Cup. Yeah, I don't know why that's coming up like that. Got me confused now. Yeah, when I click on the race, it comes up as Kensley. But I do have some thank yous. You guys for helping out in the booth. The team again, just great teamwork all night, and servicemen, women, friends, family team. And once again, just everything's on our website, racerselite.com. Check us out. Got 4 brand new seasons starting in a couple weeks, so plenty of stuff going on.
Yeah, you're right. When you go to the race one, the race results one, it shows Kensley, but if you go to the other one, there's something's
something's off. Cause now that I don't remember what it was I clicked, but it shows Kensley winning Phoenix, but it also shows you winning Phoenix on the other one.
Yeah, it's something like so.
Either way.
Yeah, it's strange. I know they're doing a bunch of major upgrades at Sim Racer Hub. I should thank them also, because they put on a really great free service, doing some work to sort of modernize the standings and stuff. And
I think I figured it out. If you go off the standings one when you go back to race 10, it's not that he won; it's the fact that Andrew's still a point leader.
It's pizza for you.
Yeah, no, I was looking at the individual race results before.
Oh yeah, the standings. I think I was leading.
Yeah, the standing shows Andrew as being the points leader, but it showed as the race result, it showed him winning.
Oh, so if I go look at the race result now, it shows that Kensley did win.
Whatever.
Like I said, there's no update. Now, this is how things go sometimes. Yeah, I mean, congrats on the race win, and Andrew, we will see you next week for an interview regardless because of your points championship.
Yeah, thanks, fellas.
He's in a car.
Yeah,
Our
we're allowing guys to
target is moving.
start early. So, I mean, if you're interested in the next season of Gen 4, we are allowing guys to start early next week at Texas if you're interested. So you can find the schedule for that season right on the website also.
Thank you. Congratulations on the race win, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, thanks.
You already Andrew picking up the race win here. We're going to close things out here tonight. Oops. Apologies there. We will catch that up. We're going to look at our full field unofficial race rundown here. Let's take a look at our lap leaders tonight. Andrew Tepp led 11 of those. 6 different leaders tonight. And our biggest gainers. Hard charger, obviously, Dennis Kane, so we'll bring that up here in a moment as we look at our full field rundown. Unofficial, of course. And your race winner, Andrew Tepp, picking up the win. Coming home second, Curtis Eckert. Third is Dennis Kane at the International Speedway. Rounds out your top 3. Coming home fourth is Cody Benelli. Fifth is Aaron Ross. Sixth, Troy Thomas. Seventh is John Stidham. Eighth, Alex Tett. Ninth is Joe Bonner. 10th is Josh Norton Jr. So LJG picking up a good finish there. Top 10, Aaron Marquis comes home 11th. Trent Hook 12th. Brett Bray comes home 13th. 14th, Barry Nelson. 15th is Brandon Puppenbarger. 16th, Kinsley Smith. 17th, Kirby Wayne Scott. Rounding out the 18 car field is Dylan Sager. And 82 total laps. A little over time tonight. A little over 200 miles ran here as we had 9 green flag lead changes with 7 different leaders, 4 caution laps for a total of 12. Dennis Kane, the hard charger, at 15 spots. 4 Midwest Motorsports. Cody Benelli with the most laps led of 24 for LJG Racing. Did not lead the most important one, but that's okay. The fastest lap was Curtis Eckert for Chicken Coop Racing with a 47.507 second lap. Trent was your pole sitter tonight. So thanks for tuning to the Racers Elite Network and Hardy Sports TV. We'll see you next time here on Racers Elite.